Well, welcome back to the Holderness coast. It's been a while. I think last time I was on the Holderness coast was probably the European Opens, so it's been a good 3 months. Last weekend in May, Friday evening, bank holiday weekend, and to be honest with you, I wasn't going to come out this weekend because I wanted to stay away from the bank holiday crowds, but I've had one of those weeks. I got fresh delivery of rigs from Mike's Rigs. I'll put a link to his Facebook group down in the comments below. Go and check him out. I'm not sponsored by any means, but he does make some pretty good rigs and they're a decent price as well. So the weather was stunning at home, so I just thought it's got to be done. As is usually the case with me, it's not the intended venue. I wanted to fish Cowden, but I've got a special guest with me who I'll bring on in a minute. To be honest, the wind has changed earlier than forecast, so it was a northeasterly, it's now gone southeasterly, and it's picked up. It's about 15-20 mile an hour gusts at the minute. So the sea's already picking up behind me a lot compared to when we first got here. Further down the coast it was a lot worse. Like I say, I've got a special guest with me. I can't tell if that's a bite or the surf. No, it's just the waves crashing in. Needed to get a venue where a relatively short cast can put you into water, so we're at Mappleton. It's actually not that windy here. We're just behind the groin. The wind's coming straight over the top of the car park, so we're fairly well sheltered. As the tide pushes in, we'll get back under the banking. It should be a little bit more sheltered. I hope the audio's okay. I've got the mics up. Hopefully I've switched them on this time. But yeah, we are out. We're fishing. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you'll know my target early this year is a double figure ray. Well, it's known for the odd ray, this mark, but not when you've got a surf like that rolling in the background. So I've got the baits. I've got squid, I've got bluey, I've got blacks, I've got sandy ore with me. But yeah, I think rays are out of the question. I think bass are going to be the big target today. Tackle wise, same as usual. You should all know it by now. Akios Fury FX420s, Penn Spinfisher reels, the Shakespeare Salt rod rest, the basic bitch rod rest Sarah calls it, because apparently everybody on YouTube's got one. Terminal tackle, I've got 4.5 foot pulley dropper, which has got 4.0 specimen hook and a 3.0 some raw circle hook, and on there I've got squid and black wrap, and on the other rod I've just got your standard short 3 foot pulley pennel rig, 3.0 circle and a 2.0 specimen hook, and on there at the minute I'm just fishing straight frozen blacks. Time now 7:20. Got 3 hours, almost bang on 3 hours to high tide. High tide's at 10:25, so I'm going to fish it up 3 hours up, maybe 2-3 hours down. See how it's going, see how cold it gets tonight when the sun disappears. Got those lines as tight as I dare have them. Got 6 ounce leads on. Seem to be holding the bottom okay, but when them big sets come in, it's just knocking the rod tips like mad. Big old sets coming in with braid on. You don't stand much chance at all keeping them rod tips nice and steady. So if it just stayed nice and calm like that, it would be ideal. But I don't think we're going to be that fortunate. I think tonight could be some tough conditions. Probably the toughest conditions I've fished in since the European Open, since the last time I was on the Holderness coast. Had another lad come down and join us. And here we are, look. I'll introduce you to my special guest. So I'll introduce you to my special guest. Come and say hello to all your fans.
Hello, I'm back. I'm very grateful to the NHS for everything they've done.
Yeah,
all in one piece now.
I don't think you've been out since your knee up, have you?
No.
You've had your knee done and he's had his wrist done, hence why we've picked a spot where a shortest chuck can put you in some decent water. And I've given him the spot right next to the groin, look, where there's next to no swell, because I'm an absolute gent like that.
Really?
And I promise you, it is May, not the middle of winter. We're not out chasing cod.
It's cold.
It's not cold. This is tropical. This is peak British summertime. This is.
I can go in the surf in my shorts.
You can go in the surf in your shorts if you wanted.
Yeah, but I won't find me nuts for the next 6 months.
It's been a while. Like I say, Dad's had his knee done. He's had his knee replaced, one of them anyway. He's had one of his wrists done. So yeah, it's been a while since we've been out fishing together. This, like I say, this was a very spur of the moment session. So when them rigs dropped through the letterbox this morning, I thought, right, I'm going fishing. Dropped him a message saying, "What, are you at work today?" He said, "No." He says, "How quickly can you get your gear ready?" And funnily enough, he got to my house before I'd finished my last meeting of the day. Zero preparation gone into this session, and zero hopes or expectations either. Like I say, good to be out, good to be fishing, good to have a bit of company, because the drive over here, with it being bank holiday weekend, how you can have so many accidents on a road where everybody should be doing 70 miles an hour, I'll never know. Fully expect the company to be nowhere near as good on the way back. Probably just have to turn the music up. As much as I take the mick out of my dad, it's not actually the warmest. This rod's just doing weird shit. So it's bouncing around in the surf a lot, but so like I say, bank holiday weekend, where are you all at? Is anybody out fishing? Has anybody managed to get out fishing? Oh, you're on holiday? I think it's half term as well. I need to start getting used to these bloody school dates, because it's not going to be 5 minutes, and I'm going to need to be booking school holidays off rather than whenever I like. So yeah, are you away on holiday? Have you got any plans? Are you out fishing? And whereabouts are you out fishing? And I might have to go and get a beanie out of the car. It is going to drop chilly with that wind. By the way, hoodies. Not doing hoodies anymore. Stopped taking orders for hoodies. I've got grey beanies, I've got black beanies, I've got some khaki trucker caps coming, and I've got some cargo sun hat type things as well coming. So if you're interested in caps, like I say, beanies good all year round as far as I'm concerned. I'll have mine on later on when it drops cold. It still drops cold in the evenings. And truckers hats and cargo hats, 15 quid for the hats. Drop me a message on Instagram, or you can email me, alextheawfulangler@gmail.com, and just tell me what you're after, and I can send you a link to a PayPal invoice, or I can send you some bank details and you can transfer it me that way. Either or. And again, apologies to the guys who did order hoodies. They are taking the mick. I can only apologise. They are coming. They will be here shortly. But yeah, for that reason I have stopped taking orders for hoodies, because I just can't get them quick enough. That was definitely a bite. The problem is I can't remember what bait I've got on this rod. A few more lads just coming down, setting up. Well, that might be a nibble, I know on that one now. Oh, the sun's just gone down. You never know, I might start seeing some bites now. if the sea had stayed that flat, it'd be absolutely splendifulous. Come on, tap tap bang, on, let's go. We've got crab baits out now, and there have been quite a few hounds being caught, so you never know. As dusk starts to set in, might see one or two of them on the deck. Alright, I'm going to have a look at this one now. I think this is the carp bomb. Hey! You greedy little get. What a greedy little so-and-so. Oh, sorry mate, I think you're going to lose that eye. Hold it up. I think I need to bring it in to you. If I hold it like that.
There we are. Oh, what a big fish that is. Hey. Oh.
Hey, where's yours?
What?
Fish.
Still floating down the road.
Right then mate, well, mwah, thanks. Cheers pal. Get yourself gone back. Wow, it's not the intended species. It's not what I was after.
I'm going to go vegan. I'm just going to wave at them as they go back.
Yeah, you probably do as well to go vegan. You do as well to go vegan. Yeah, not what we intended for at all, but it is a blank saver nonetheless. So let's go and have a rummage round in the box, see what we got. That was on squid and carp bombs. These are left over from that Liverpool trip. What else have we got left in here? I've got squid and bluey. Well, go on, let's go for it. May as well, haven't we, while we're here. All gone. Oh, you little. Nothing worse. Having just taking that little knock. It just unleashes your panel. Right then, let's see if we can put a bit of distance on this one, shall we? Like I say, I have been working on that pendulum, but let's see. Been working on that pendulum, but it works a lot better when your reel doesn't snap over. What a bastard. Well, for all of you that message in the comments saying, oh, you shouldn't be calling yourself the awful angler. There you go, name reinstated. What a... Right, take two. Same rig, same bait, well, not same rig, not same bait. Same but different. Exactly the same setup. Obviously not the one that I've just slung out and snapped off and lost at sea, so let's have a go with this then. I feel like this is way too long, but well, there we go, see what happens. Drop the tip. very conservative, that. Bit of a confidence knocker, that one, but oh well, we're set up, we're back out fishing. That's the important bit. There we go, right. And now we've moved up the beach again. Oh, hey up, hey up. If that is actually a genuine bite, I must have put it smack on his nose. Yeah, like I was saying, yeah, we moved up the beach a bit again. Time check. It is just gone 9 o'clock, so we've got an hour and a half really, hour and 20 till high tide. So probably not going to move much further up the beach than this. I'm off the mark with my little dab. Dad's still blanking. I am getting very hungry though. Didn't bring any food. I thought I'll call in a garage or a services or something and get something on the way, and didn't. Currently regretting my life choices. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take a walk up to the van. Yeah, I'm going to take a walk up to the van, get me out and see if I've hidden any snacks away in the van. I doubt it though. Might have to be a kebab on the way home. I think I'm over and under and over and under again. In fact, it might even be. I think we're going to go that way. A loop, and then, yeah, that way a loop. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is, or was, a double sand eel, and is now just a single sand eel. It's hardly been touched. I think basically crabs have probably snipped my elastic and done off with my other sand eel. I caught you, yeah, what? You shouldn't have caught a chill, you wrapped up like a bloody Eskimo.
I'm delicate at my age, you know.
Well, yeah, don't we know it. You know your right hand rod, whereabout are you sending that out long as well?
Yeah.
I wouldn't bother now, tide's in. I'd probably drop it halfway in between the end of the groin and where the waves are breaking. Okay. Just drop it in, try and get about like 20 foot off the edge of them rocks, drop it into that bit because there'll be fish swimming up there. If I hadn't have been such a gentleman and, you know, gifted you this spot, I'd have put my spinning rod in there, my lure rod, just with a little 2-up flapper on or something. Tried to keep it as close into there as possible. And then put my other...
I never noticed that.
What?
You being such a gentleman.
What can I say? It's just...
Call you just digging yourself a bigger hole.
It's just natural.
Is it really?
Yeah, people you don't notice it anymore because it's just...
Oh, right.
It's just the way I am. What are you laughing for?
Let me know when you make a start.
Yeah, we've got an hour now, I think, till high water. And then we'll see how See how it's going. If it stays like this, might only give it an hour after our water or something. See once it starts to ebb, see if it calms down any or gets worse. I imagine as the tide starts to go out and the wind's coming in, it'll chop up again, but we'll see. I would say we'll stay until you've caught, but I'm only off for the next week.
Yeah, but have you noticed something?
I noticed lots of things.
I never get angry about not catching anything.
Well, unfortunately, guys, it remains fairly uneventful. There's a pretty nice sunset going on in the background. But other than that, oh. Other than that sneeze is about the only thing that's made me piss my pants tonight. Oh, I tell you what. So I've been on Amazon. I've just remembered I bought some stuff. I bought some gear. So I'm going to rig that up and I'll bring you back. Alright then. Are you ready for the big switch on, the grand reveal? Are you ready for this? Grand reveal, my latest purchase. Oh, look at that!
Alright.
Well, I've had to wait a bit to bring you back, but go on, have a look at that. There's currently more tape on this tripod than there is on Tutankhamun, but a couple of bike lights taped on, the power packs. They're all lit up like Blackpool Buoy illuminations, Paul. So yeah, I'm a bit chuffed with them, to be honest. Hopefully it means that now behind me you might be able to see the rods a bit better at night time. Other than that, you've not really missed a deal, to be honest. In fact, I've only just realised my dad's disappeared. Oh, he's way over there, look. I wonder where he'd gone then. Oh, I tell you. I'd give up. I think it's going to focus, it's a bit too dark light, but there he is, look, buried in rocks, bless him. Well, you little bugger, look how well that's tied himself up there. And unfortunately for you, pal, squishy, you're the only thing I've got that's worth keeping today. In the box you go, son. Oh, it's just gone 1 AM. We've just had some very questionable kebab. A 2-hour drive home. Yeah, not quite the session we were hoping for, but a session nonetheless. So yeah, good to be back out again. Like I say, it's been a while, but yeah, it's been enjoyable to be back on the beach. Sand under our feet. Couple of things before I finish, but don't forget the rubbish goes in the bin, and don't forget to check out Mike and Mark's links in the comments below, or in the description below even, for rigs and bait. Both do mail order, they both do delivery, so look them up, they've got some great deals on. Yeah, until next time guys, take care of yourselves and tight lines.